Monoclonal antibody treatment sites begin to open up around the state and here on the Sun Coast. COVID patients are learning more about the treatment. They're standing in line to get it. Governor Ron DeSantis announcing most of the hospitalized patients in Florida have not been vaccinated. But that's not the story for our guest tonight. Joining us now is a Bay Area resident, Megan Bowman. She and her husband fully vaccinated, very vigilant about masking, sanitizing. However, Megan's young sons got COVID while they were in school and they gave it to her. So Megan, you look beautiful. We know that you're still under quarantine. Even though you're not feeling well, we really appreciate you joining us because I think you have a very important story to tell.
Oh, thanks. Yeah, like you said, myself and my husband are both fully vaccinated. I have been since May. We got our second dose then, and my voice is pretty low right now, so I'm not usually in this tone register. But yeah, we've worn masks for the past 18 months. I sent both of my kids to school in masks, and 3 days after school started, my youngest got sick.
Yeah, so that's the alarming thing, is that you were so vigilant about it. You said that you're so vigilant. You and your husband got the vaccine as soon as you could. You sent your kids to school with masks. But so how did you get COVID? Were there a bunch of COVID cases at the school? What happened?
No, we hadn't heard of a single one. They started last week, and on Thursday, my 4-year-old came home from VPK, and by Friday he woke up and had 103-degree fever and was delirious, and it was just kind of scary seeing him like that. And then I took him to the doctor, got him tested. He started getting better throughout the weekend, and then she called me Sunday night and said he was positive. Then on Tuesday, my 8-year-old, he tested positive, because obviously we all had to quarantine once I got that positive result from him. And then it was just like a domino effect.
And
everybody in the house.
And you jumped on the Regeneron antibody treatment, right? But explain, that wasn't such a quick fix, right? What was that experience like?
No, it really was helpful, and I'm really thankful for it. But the whole making an appointment process was super easy. So I made the appointment. It was for 4 o'clock. Showed up at 3:45, and I was there until 9:15, waiting in a chair in a huge room full of a bunch of sick people. And so over 5 hours, I got 4 shots. And but I tell you, I'm so thankful I did it, because I woke up on Sunday, felt a little better, and today I feel even a little better. So I can't imagine if I didn't have that or the vaccine, what I'd be feeling. So
after all of this, what are your thoughts now about the booster shot that's going to be out there and the additional third vaccine?
I will be first in line. And 100%.
And I think it's kind of obvious. Yeah. How are you feeling now, and how is your family? I should be asking that first. What do you want to tell Floridians after this whole experience that you've had?
Send love to my husband. He's the last man standing. He's the only one that's made it through this whole ordeal. But my kids are getting better. There's still a little bit of off and on low-grade fever. But it's hard taking care of one sick kid and then 2 sick kids. And then when you yourself become sick, that makes it kind of difficult. So for me, I just think the most important thing is that we help each other so that we don't have to go through this. So if you have the opportunity to wear a mask or to get a vaccine, just do it.
And I think you are the living proof right here, telling us just because you're fully vaccinated doesn't mean you won't feel really awful with this COVID-19. I mean, it may prevent death, as a lot of officials are saying, but you could still feel lousy, like you are going to get really sick and something really bad is going to happen and goes on with your family, affects your whole week, couple weeks. So Thank you so much for sharing your story and giving the side so people might be able to think about this now that we have options. So thank you so much, Megan, for coming on the show tonight and candidly sharing this story. And we really, really hope you get better and get some rest. The whole family, the boys too. Take care.
Thank you. You too.
Thank you, Megan. Coming up.